Hey guys, Happy New Year.
Happy New
2018.
Yeah.
I guess that means something.
Yup. Time passes.
And we haven't died yet.
It's true. So today...
We're joining every other Let's Player on YouTube.
A little bit.
And we're playing Doki Doki.
And Shane has watched a playthrough.
I admit that I watched the GT Live playthrough. Cassie has seen bits and pieces.
Yeah.
She knows at least
I saw, like...
one thing.
I saw part of something earlier in the game. So I know a little bit about what I'm getting into. I don't know a lot about what I'm getting into.
She really doesn't. Like, she kept coming home from work, and I would just be sitting here, like...
Having existential crises? Question mark?
Something like that.
But now we're gonna get into it.
We're about to get into it. Cassie's about to make her first decision in the game, because we all know your choices matter.
I agree.
This is going well.
It was hard to click. Okay.
Isn't this such a kick-ass soundtrack, though? Love it.
So kitschy. Okay.
Also, Cassie is a costumer.
I am.
And, I asked her to explain me how,
Explain me the skirts.
Yeah. Because, I'm not an astrophysicist. I don't understand gravity greatly, but...
Anime.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah.
Shall we?
New game? I don't... Should we do Cassie?
I don't know. Like...
Because I can't not hear Maddie Patty.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have the same problem. Because we're gonna have to read a lot of this out loud, and I'm like, don't mimic what you heard in other playthroughs. Don't mimic what you heard in other playthroughs. Fuck. So, I mean, do we break the norm and do we go with a queer protagonist?
I mean, I am queer.
She's here, she's queer, she's...
Also the nap queen?
Yeah, she's the nap queen. I mean, it really depends on how emotionally involved you want to get into these characters' lives.
I don't know. I'm scared.
You're scared?
I'm scared of this cheerful, happy music.
You should be.
Oh, good. Does this go with Cass?
Okay. Should we call you Cassie Patty?
No. I'm not that big of a Matt Pat fan. I'm not doing some self-insert fanfiction while I play a game. I'm not doing it.
Guess you're not a Mary Sue.
Right. We have to do the reading thing.
I think you should read Sayori.
Yeah?
I do. Because Cassie loves doing voices.
I really don't. I hate doing voices. I should have known what I was getting into.
I mean, we could always stop and call John.
Oh no. We could, but...
John, we'll invite you into... We'll try and schedule a time so you can come in and do a plethora of voices for us.
Show us all up. Is this me? Is this Sayori?
I mean, well, you're the narrator.
I am the narrator.
So... fuck.
Oh no.
I don't... Because I don't... One, anyone who watches GT Live, Steph does this character's voice, and it's perfect. And I will be but a pale imitation of the perfection that she achieves.
Am I reading? Or
No, I'm doing it.
Okay.
Hey!
Do I click? How do I? Okay. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself.
Whoa! Oh god, shit. Here we go.
I just had to click this mouse harder than I expect. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long.
Speaking of John. Oh, sick burn! I really, really miss you, bud.
We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. I'm a kind and considerate soul. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
Ha! Ha! I overslept again! But I caught you this time! I caught you this time!
Oh no.
You won't get away this time.
That's my arm. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Why am I slapping you?
Ah! You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Cass.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Just wait. You're Cass.
I'm Cass. Are you thinking Cass from Supernatural?
Really, I'm thinking about Cass from Supernatural. Damn it, Cass.
That's Sayori.
Fine.
That's Sayori's voice now.
Fine.
Sayori is Dean. Welcome to Doki Doki.
But you did wait for me after all.
Oh no.
I guess you don't even have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori.
Whatever you say, Sayori. Oh, Miss John. I wish. Okay, for anyone watching, John, probably our one viewer.
Also Ty.
Also Ty. And Charlene.
Yes.
So the three.
The three.
Our triumvirate. John does such a good impression of Dean that this is kind of hurting me. So I'm gonna go back to the other voice until.
We also, at one point in the past that never made it to the YouTubes, we played a dating sim with John, and he did all of the voices, and it was great.
I found my soda.
Proud of you. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Cass, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club?
A club?
Told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs, that's real.
Yeah?
I didn't join any clubs.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I haven't been looking either.
What? I'm trying, damn it!
I appreciate it.
I got an acting degree. It's right there. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I?
You were fucking wasted when you said it, man. Just like you'd done like a line of cocaine and some bad acid, but you promised.
I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about.
See, you might think...
Sarah likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
See, when a guy reads this, it's kind of sexist. When Cassie reads it, it's kind of our relationship.
I was gonna say it's kind of real. A little real.
I talk a lot.
And I also play a lot of games.
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college.
I have social skills. I just have no friends.
Hey, we got invited to we had friends, they invited us to a New Year's party that we didn't go to. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What's a NEET?
I don't remember.
You trust me, right?
Oh no. So we're... God.
Stop!
Oh no.
Turn off! Damn you!
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it'll make you happy. No promises, though.
Well, will you at least promise you'll try a little? Will you at least promise you'll try? Sorry.
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. Where'd she go?
I'm being carefree.
Oh.
I carefreed my way right out the door.
Oh. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head.
Lies! Slander! How dare you, madam! I'll have you in court for this! Such accusations are actionable! To tarnish my good name, it's libelous!
The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it.
Yeah, that's fucking real.
After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. That's all you need to know. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Really?
Hello!
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out. So I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement. So I thought, you know,
Know what?
well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori,
Yeah?
there's no way I'm going to your club. I'm such a kind person.
Meanie. I love her face.
His pout. Sayori is vice president of the literature club.
Badass.
Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less.
Whoa, hey, wait a shit. I was fucking vice president of the creative writing club in my high school. Where's the book?
Oh no. Yeah, I'm going
Shit,
to...
it's in the closet.
Oh no.
Wait. Yeah, it's in the closet.
Oh no.
I was gonna be
Battery's almost dead. I was charging it.
Oh shit.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
I want your babies.
I don't think that's a true statement.
It's a dating sim. It's not beyond the realm of possibility. Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Oh no. Don't make promises you can't keep. You can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes! Let's go!
And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here.
told you, don't call me a new member.
Eh?
I think that's me.
Oh.
Eh? I glance around the room. Is this me as well?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I say you read girl 1.
Okay. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Maybe. Sarah always says nice things about you.
See, I'm trying to think about character interactions where I'm like, okay.
Who's talking to who? Who's going to be talking to themselves? Oh, apparently I'm a boy today.
Apparently. The Nap Queen is a boy. Okay. Because I'm gonna do Monica, and I'm doing Sayori, and you're doing 2 and 2, and there's 5 characters.
Okay.
So who wants the 3rd character? Because all I'm gonna be able to hear is Matt Pat going, seriously? You brought a boy.
It's true.
Like, except I'm, the other side of, the theater degree from Matt Pat, so it's just gonna be drag queen, Natsuki.
Yeah.
So, I don't... But if you read these characters, you're gonna just be talking to yourself the whole game.
Yeah.
So, okay, I got this.
I'm waiting for it to stop recording.
Yeah, it's coming. Seriously? You brought a... How would Mercedes sound?
Oh no.
No, I'm not a voices guy. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Cass, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
That. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
That's fucking right.
Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
It sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Cass.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other.
Not doing that every single time. I'm not that committed.
We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in that class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Cass. We made room for you in this empty classroom. Completely desolate, but we made room for you. So you can sit next to me and Monica.
Oh no.
I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well? It me. Always have tea. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow!
What kind of face is that? Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. That sounds adorable.
So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Ah, well, you know. So I was, just hurry and take one. God, you guys.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full, and ours has already managed to get icing on her face. Oh no. Oh no. Well, what do we do?
Oh, we can stop it. Keep recording until it goes out.
Yeah. Okay. Sayori talks with her mouth full, and has already managed to get icing on her face. I already said that. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
What? Why are you thanking me? This is not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
Okay. I thought you technically did. Sayori said...
Well, maybe. But not for, you dummy.
Alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Yes. I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
Oh, that's me. Yeah, it is. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy the tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into the literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica's a really great leader!
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Cass, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. Mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Oh no. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Ow. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see.
Oh, that look. Well,
Yuri...
the first book I ever read was...
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
Oh no, this is like Get Out.
Oh no. It's hypnotizing me. I'm hypnotizing myself. Oh no. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
I just need to take a moment. I just finished writing a fantasy manuscript, and John from Double GamerDate, a couple of other people, Cassie, are starting to workshop it. They were supposed to start today. I don't think anyone has. I'm so nervous about, like, everything she just said. I'm like, are they gonna like it? Are they gonna like it?
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading.
Damn straight.
She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment that I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? I have feelings.
Your feelings?
Nervous feelings.
Oh?
I feel like foreshadowing is happening.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp at something I can relate to at the minimal level.
It was called Monster Blood. It was book 3 of the Goosebumps series.
At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down.
Physically, it's a problem.
Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
I need to do something different for her voice.
Yeah, I'm like...
Never mind!
Oh no.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What?
No.
What gives you that idea, lass?
Oh no.
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't You Dare Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Seriously, sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
Ooh. Ah, I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Nah, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe you should share some of your... Maybe you should share some of your work. You can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri. Are we... Is 30 minutes good for an episode?
Let's do a little bit more.
A little bit more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Aww, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all...
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Natsiri.
Not Siri.
Not Siri?
Not Siri.
Not Siri.
Not Siri.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah! Let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Cass?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
Uh-huh. What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining a club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have Don't die. Oh no.
It's fine.
I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. They all look so sad!
Well, except Natsuki.
She's still kind of sad. She's frowning.
That's her face.
All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But...
I'm sorry. I thought...
Cass...
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I have decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes! I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. I don't... Hey! This is... You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Cupcakes are good, though.
And that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Bum, 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 bum.
I like how her hair is all
A
up
mustache.
all up in
It's a
Natsuki's
mustache.
face.
Natsuki is a mustache. Natsuki is a mustache?
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Cass, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Haha.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star?
Can I really impress the class star?
This is why I don't read aloud. It's because my brain mushes words together. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills?
Find out in next week. Sorry, go ahead.
I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. That's real. Meanwhile, the girls can continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Cass, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Alright. We're gonna have to end here because our battery is very close to dying.
Very, very close.
We've been casting glances at it for a long while now. But this seems like a good place to stop.
Yep. So, I'm Cassie.
I'm Shane.
I'm a GamerDate. Bye-bye.